Hi. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
So Vella has been a guest here in the audience,
Yeah,
like
I'm
all of
usually
you.
in the
So
audience.
maybe
This
some of
is-
you one day will be invited to the big stage if you play your cards right.
If you bring Traci gifts,
Yeah.
you know.
If you bring me
enough
gifts, as in
times.
the snacks that were already backstage,
Look, I
thank
don't
you,
know.
LAist.
Goldfish,
You don't know where I found those.
Yeah, I do know where you found them. In the basket. Okay, so I stole this question from Amanda's podcast.
Honored.
What is the most irrational thought spiral you've gone down recently?
Are you asking me this question?
That's part of what being on the stage means. If you don't want to answer the questions, you can go sit down there.
Oh no, and I couldn't prepare either.
I didn't give any preparation.
I think it's so I'm getting married in 3 weeks.
Woohoo!
And I think the algorithm knows that because
100%.
they're just in my brain. And it's so crazy because it's like you look at like one wedding dress online and the next day it's like what to do. Like when you're walking down the aisle, like how to do a dip, like how to, I don't know. It's like there's so many wedding core things on Instagram. And so I think like, wait, what was the question?
Thought spiral. Overthinking thought
Yeah,
spiral.
the thought spiral is just kind of like, will I survive my own wedding? I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Weddings are a cult.
Yeah. Weddings are a cult.
Yeah, in that one chapter, I was like, yeah, for sure. It is because like you just, I don't know, you see that there's so many people kind of like contributing to this one thing, and that there's so many different ways to do it, but you like start thinking if you're on the internet, the wedding internet too long, that there's like one way to do it. I don't know. It's really weird.
There's
Don't
a
recommend.
million ways. You're gonna do great.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun.
Be great.
No,
it's not too
I'm
late to
having a
back
spiral
out.
right
It's
now.
not too late to back out. I know he's here, but we can sneak you out the back. It's fine. It's fine. John Garrett, look over there. Look over there.
Look over there.
What about you?
Oh God, I have a different irrational thought spiral every single day. I mean, well, how real do I want to get? I mean,
Go there. Go there.
I guess this is like a rational thought spiral.
Okay.
But I don't know how often I should be going to therapy.
Okay. Okay.
Clap if you go to therapy every week. Right?
I do.
You know, it's like that's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, monthly maintenance. Okay. Because I'm just like, am I slacking on myself if I only go once a month? But it sounds like that's a good cadence. Right, okay, I know. And like my girl Nancy, listen, I fucking stan her. She is so cool. She's so smart. She's so level. She actually, though, she did text me something the other day that was meant for someone else.
Was it about you?
About a patient?
No, it was advice for another patient.
It wasn't like that bitch Amanda. We'll stop talking about
you imagine.
overthinking.
No. I mean, I would be like so excited if Nancy thinks about me when we're not talking.
Do you try to win therapy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Every single time. Like if I get a laugh out of her, I'm like, stop.
You're like, I did it.
My therapist is sort of giggly.
Oh.
Well, no, I like it because I need
Oh,
a
you
laugh.
like
Do you
it.
guys- obviously, I'm
It doesn't
literally
make you
I'm
feel
doing, I'm
laughed
doing
at.
fan kicks up here. Of course, I need a fucking laugh.
That is so funny. Yeah, no, if Nancy like cracks me a smile, dude, I mean, like when the book got on the New York Times bestseller list, Nancy was one of the 3 first people I texted.
And was she like?
She was
cool?
super proud of me.
Oh, she was proud of you. Okay,
Yeah.
so she engaged.
Yeah, she engaged for sure. Oh my God, I would have definitely thought spiraled if she didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like, I'm thought spiraling about how often I should really go to therapy. Like, I don't want to be performing in therapy, but I do love it when Nancy smiles at me. So I'm just like, I'm currently, we will talk later about the journey. Stop
Wait, I told my therapist today to read her book.
fuck?
I'm going to tell my therapist next week.
But then
to
I
read the
also,
book.
but then I also told my therapist, I was like explaining all the things, and she was like, yeah, and I was like, I feel like maybe you already know a lot of this stuff since you seem to be a therapist. So confirmation bias, like I have that. Do you know about that? And she was like,
yes, bitch.
It's like, how about the IKEA effect? How about the
Yeah,
IKEA
zero
effect?
bias.
And she was like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so back to like the horrors of your life.
For sure. I know that is like a Delulu moment that I had when I started writing this book. I was like, after I finish learning about these 11 cognitive biases, I will be cured. I am not, and Nancy knows all about that.
Okay, I know that I thought spiral, but I think that I do it so regularly. It never dawns on me. But the thing that I do that I think is similar, maybe there's a bias for this.
Okay.
When I'm watching something on television and I get like frustrated with what's happening, I pause the TV and explain to my husband why what the person is saying is wrong.
Is wrong?
Yes. So like, for example.
What do you mean wrong?
That's
for
demented.
example, yeah, I don't, is that the IKEA
When you're
effect?
watching like fictional narrative.
No.
Reality television.
Real thing. So like the most recent time this happened, because I still feel like it's in my system. This will surprise no one, but after O.J. Simpson died, I had to go back and rewatch the documentary, the Edward Edelman documentary, O.J. Made in America. It's
really good.
It's better now. It is better in 2024 than it was in 2016. But episode 1 is like O.J.'s backstory, sort of watch it. That one's sort of boring. Episode 2 sort of starts ramping things up. Episode 3 is the murders, and episode 4 is the trial. And I got to tell you, Jake will tell you, I think I was pausing every 10 to 15 minutes. Anytime Marcia Clark talked, I had to pause the thing. Because she was saying crazy shit on this documentary. And she would be like, yeah, like, Black women don't like me. I don't get it. I mean, he murdered his wife. I don't know why they don't like me. And I'd be like, pause. Do you see that maybe Black women don't like you? Because she's talking about Black women like they're fucking idiots. Like, why is she talking? Like, and I will pause it and do that.
Yes.
Or like Mark Furman would get up there and he would say something, or like one of the police officers, and I have to pause and be like, do you see how what they're trying to do is they're trying to get us on their side by saying this thing, but it's so clearly wrong. Or like they would talk, everybody was talking really bad about Chris Darden. And I'm like, yeah, Chris Darden did a bad job, but also like, it's not his fault you guys hired him because you needed a Black person. So like that kind of thing where I'm like explaining the thing.
Is this fun for you, Jake? Yeah.
And no, he also has to, not only do I have to do that, but I also have to be like, do you understand what I'm, like, you get it, right? Like, you get it. Well, I'm not gonna, do you want me to do it again? And then I won't start it again until he like understands what I'm saying.
I actually relate very much to this. It manifests in a different way, but I wonder if you can connect to this analysis of what's going on.
Yes, Nancy.
Yes. Oh my God, thank you for saying that. I'm gonna text her immediately after we leave the stage. I feel like if I can understand something perfectly and synthesize the logic into like a gorgeous, pithy paragraph, then I can control it and change it. Like that's
Example, please.
Okay, so like I gave an interview on an NPR show the week that my book came out that made me so fucking nervous. I thought I was going to disembowel. Like, I was not okay. I was so nervous. In fact, like during the interviewer was so nice, but like I had to pause a few times to collect myself because I was shitting a brick. It was like so much pressure. So I thought it went terribly. And when it came out, I listened to it because I thought if I listen to it, I can change it. And it actually sounded fine. So
they have great editors at
did.
NPR. They're really great. But also, you know who else is great? LAist. They have podcasts, and you should definitely listen to them. One about water rights. Is John here? There's John. John's in charge of events. Have me back.
Sorry, I am so sorry that I named.
No, we're an affiliate. We're an affiliate, right? We're an affiliate. Yeah.
Public radio is good.
Yeah, NPR's with us. We're all together.
Okay.
It's a family.
Cool. Yes, thank you for saying that. Anyway, yeah, no, but I think I go through this too, where like if I am engaging with a piece of media or a piece of art, or just a person in conversation, and I feel like what they're saying is problematic or wrong, I feel like if I can make them understand or make someone understand,
yes, Jake. He's good.
Make Jake up. Maybe I'm gonna call you. No. Then I can change their behavior, but that's not how people work.
And it's also not a thought spiral.
It's also not how TV works.
No, definitely not.
It's not how events from 1994 work either, apparently. But listen, if I ever meet Marcia Clark, I have so much.
You have a lot to say.
I hope she has time.
Yeah.
Like if she writes a book,
you got to have her.
She's writing a book. When is it coming out?
Oh, the John Mulaney one, yeah.
Okay, if any of you know Marcia Clark or anyone who knows Marcia Clark, tell her it's a friendly interview and it's gonna be really great. And I'm a Black woman who likes her, okay? Tell her that. Tell her whatever she needs to know because it's gonna happen.
Oh my God.
I'm like sweating. I'm so excited. Oh my God, she's writing a book.
Start popping the popcorn.